it is official. Jake Paul actually beat Mike Tyson tonight. Jake Paul landed 78 punches, whereas Mike Tyson landed 18 punches. And then Jake Paul actually threw 278 punches, where Mike Tyson threw a mere 97 punches. Towards the end of the fight, the eighth round, towards the end of the fight, Jake Paul actually bowed down to Mike Tyson to show some type of respect. I don't know how much bragging rights you're going to have in telling everybody that you actually beat a 58-year-old male, but evidently, as of tonight, Jake Paul has all the bragging rights to that. Everybody said it was a whole scheme in order to help Jake Paul to promote his brand that he has. But I'm sure Mike Tyson had nothing to do with that. But definitely they said that Jake Paul came out with $1 million outfit on, between his shorts, his gloves, his shoes, his socks. Everything had, from what I understand, some real diamonds in it. Mike Tyson just came out there with his regular stuff, some boxing shorts and a tore-up towel that was hanging around his neck, a towel that had a hole through it. You know, typical Mike Tyson. He came in there to do work. However, even though Mike Tyson is 58 years old, he came in there in pretty good shape. However, from what I understand, Mike Tyson actually asked for the 2-minute rounds instead of the 3-minute rounds. I'm sure because of his age, and he was a little bit, overweight, not the typical Mike Tyson that we normally see. However, Mike Tyson was in damn good shape to be 58 years old. So Mr. Paul actually beat up Mr. I wouldn't say beat up, but he held his own in the ring with Mike Tyson. And so those of you who didn't have Netflix, you didn't miss much, to tell you the truth. I already had Netflix. I wasn't planning on ordering it, but I'm glad I did watch it. But I'm not sure how much bragging rights that Mr. Paul has now that he has defeated Mike Tyson. So would I ever actually go and see Jake Paul ever fight again? Probably not. I was really not impressed with what's going on in the ring. And like I mentioned before, Mike Tyson wanted the 2-minute round instead of the 3-minute round. And I'm sure it was mainly because of his age and the extra weight that he had on. Don't get me wrong, Mike Tyson still looked good to be 58 years old. A little weight or no weight, he still looked very good to be 58 years old. Still got mad respect for Mike Tyson. However, I think it is time for him to sit down, and we don't need to do any more of these type of shenanigans again. The whole thing, in a nutshell, it was very dangerous for him to get in the ring at this point. And actually, he had a illness. He had a setback where the fight actually had to be rescheduled. So he had a minor operation where the fight actually had to be rescheduled. But no, I don't think that Jake Paul is now the champion of something. No, in my opinion, he is not. In the first couple of rounds, he pretty much was trying to fill Mike out. He said that roughly around round 4 or 5 that he was going to knock Mike out, and Mike said pretty much the same thing. I forgot what round Mike said he was going to knock Mr. Paul out, but neither one. There was no knockout, nowhere to be found. To tell you the truth, I could have sat up here and took a nap versus watching this fight, to tell you the truth, and I could have figured out what happened in the morning. But I don't think Mr. Paul should be proud of himself at all, and Mike Tyson really needs to sit down. To make a long story short, he really needs to sit down, because I wouldn't say this is humiliating in no shape or form, but he realized he needs to leave these little 27-year-old kids alone and sit down and enjoy retirement. There was no need for Mike Tyson to get in the ring with this young fella. Why he did it, I have no idea, but he does not need to do it again.